Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Harry Maguire hails Manchester United's fight in their comeback win over West Ham. Manchester United skipper Harry Maguire has blamed Carabao Cup celebrations for his side's slow start to the game. The Red Devils progressed to the quarter-final of the FA Cup after beating West Ham 3-1. The Hammers were the better side for the opening hour of the game and took the well-deserved lead via Saeed Ben Rahma's curled strike. Speaking after the victory, Maguire praised his teammates for fighting till the last whistle. He told MUTV, "It was a tough game. The first half we weren't at our best, a bit slow. I don't know why. Maybe Sunday with the celebrations as we lacked a little bit of tempo. We spoke about the game. Tonight was all about winning and progressing. I must say the last 30 minutes were really good, relentless from the lads, and a great fight. After having the goal disallowed, we could have dropped out heads and sulked, but it was resentness and three good goals. The second one is a standout from Garnacho, so pleased for him, and I am sure he is going to score more match winners in front of the Stratford and Erik has rarely made changes in bulk to his starting 11. Yesterday was one of those rare occasions. He would have demanded the same level of energy and determination from the French players, but it wasn't visible. Casemiro, Rashford, and Martinez were sent on the pitch for the rescue. However, it was 18-year-old Alejandro Garnacho who turned the tide of the game with his direct style of football. Alejandro Garnacho puts an impressive FA Cup display as Man United beat West Ham. Manchester United youngster Alejandro Garnacho put in an impressive performance on Wednesday as the club sealed a 3-1 win over West Ham United in the FA Cup fifth round. United boss Erik decided to make six changes to the starting lineup against the Hammers, and this obviously hampered their performance during the opening half. The Argentine was an unused substitute in the Carabao Cup final last weekend, but he got the nod in the starting lineup yesterday, with Marcus Rashford being rested. Garnacho did lose possession on multiple occasions in the game, but he remained a constant threat from the left flank with his impressive dribbling and direct running. Over 94 minutes, the youngster had 69 touches while winning a stunning 11 duels and 6 take-ons. His hard work eventually paid off with the match winner for United. The ball fell onto Garnacho's feet after Areola's initial save to deny Wout Weghorst. The teenager showed terrific composure to curl a low effort into the far post. Garnacho now has 9 goal contributions from just over 1,000 minutes of first-team football. With the right guidance, he has the potential to become world-class. The young winger was playing for the under-18s this time last year. Now, he is delivering on the big stage at Old Trafford, just as we hoped he would go on to do. All three of Garnacho's previous first-team goals had come away from home at Sociedad, Fulham and Ellen Road. Now, he has his opening first-team Old Trafford goal, and what a way to do it at the Stratford and in the final minute to give United the lead in a cup tie. Marcus Rashford reacts to Alejandro Garnacho performance after Manchester United win. Marcus Rashford has been Manchester United's match winner so often this season. It was about time somebody else stepped up. Alejandro Garnacho, obliged, presented with an opportunity with the score tied 1-1 in the 90th minute. The youngster took a touch and curled the ball into the bottom corner. Minutes later, United added another goal through Fred to secure a 3-1 win. Rashford did not add to his 25 goals, and he did not need to. The late comeback booked Manchester United place in the FA Cup quarter-finals with Fulham up next. Having just won at Wembley, Manchester United are one win away from heading back there. The FA Cup semi-finals are played at the stadium in addition to the final. Rashford wrote on Instagram he is excited to potentially make it back there and picked out Alejandro Garnacho for praise. He wrote of the 18-year-old, "What a finish from the kid." Ruud Gullit comments on Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro Martinez has made a big impression since signing for Manchester United from Ajax in the summer. The Argentina international has been a leader in the center of defense forming a terrific partnership with Rafael Varane. The World Cup winner now has a Carabao Cup medal and played a key role in the 2-0 win over Newcastle at Wembley. The victory has underlined how important a player he has been for the club, and it has not come as a surprise at all to those who watched him star for Ajax. Lisandro Martinez was a key figure in Erik ten Hag's Ajax success and was voted as the club's player of the year last season. Dutch legend Ruud Gullit is pleased to see it. In comments reported by Dutch outlet Soccer News, Gullit said, Casemiro and Lisandro Martinez have brought winning mentality, struggle, and football to United. When he came from Ajax, everyone had reservations about Martinez as a central defender, mainly because of its short length. He has silenced all critics. No matter how big, wide, or strong his opponents are, he doesn't shy away from anything and is so comfortable on the ball in the build up that many attacks start with him. Gullit also praised manager Erik ten Hag, arguing that he has even improved as a manager since leaving Ajax for Manchester United. He said, Foreign clubs are looking to our country again for coaches and players as a result of Manchester United winning the League Cup. Ten Hag is responsible for this. He looks great in England and has developed further in Manchester. Ten Hag has certainly been challenged at United, especially at the start of the season when it looked like the club was on the brink of falling apart 2 games into the season. Every time there has been a setback, he has helped United to come back stronger, and there is a real genuine belief among the fan base that an era of dominance may be on the horizon. Glazers consider minority investment for Man United as Elliott make financing offer. The Glazers will weigh up minority offers for Manchester United as the club's sale enters its second stage, reports The Independent. Elliott management have made an offer of financing. There were initial reports that the investment management firm wanted to buy 60% of the club. However, they have since denied that. Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani and Sir Jim Ratcliffe offered £4.5 billion for a complete takeover. It's short of the desired value as the Glazers want £6 billion. Some family members want to keep the club, while others want to retain a stake. The Glazers could end up seeking minority investment as they consider what to do with renovating Old Trafford. Elliott have financial assets worth around £59 billion. The New York-based activist fund sold AC Milan for £1 billion last August. They appear keen on acquiring stakes in another big club. Their offer could also help provide debt funding for the new stadium. The Glazers would maintain an investment in the club if they accepted Elliott's offer. A modern ground would see the club's value soar, and Man United remain in talks with architects. They are considering rebuilding or redeveloping Old Trafford, which has been central to the takeover process. The Glazers were hoping to get the takeover done within the first quarter of the year or by the end of April. Axel Tuanzebe has made his first start in more than 13 months. Manchester United loanee Axel Tuanzebe made his first start in more than 13 months as Stoke lost to Brighton last night. The Potters hosted the Seagulls in the FA Cup fifth round, and Tuanzebe was named in the starting 11 for the first time by manager Alex Neil. Tuanzebe's most recent start before that came for Napoli in January 2022 as per transfer market in the Coppa Italia against Fiorentina. Stoke lost 1-0 and after the game, Tuanzebe spoke to Stoke club media about his first start in such a long time, as well as coming close to a second half equalizer. He said, we knew we had to grind it out and it's a shame we didn't get a bit of luck today, but we were happy with the performance. When asked if he thought his header on 65 minutes was in, he said, definitely. I was watching and I just went to the other side of the post, which was unfortunate. I was just happy to be back and dusting off the rough edges and building from this now and go forward. No matter what kind of condition you are in, you have to expose yourself to as many games as possible to get back to top condition. Definitely ready to play on Saturday again. Manchester United made contact with Mohammed Kudos over a transfer. Manchester United have approached Mohammed Kudos' camp regarding a summer move from Ajax. According to Football Insider, the Ghana star has told friends that he wants to be reunited with his old manager Erik Ten Hag at Old Trafford, and with United having made an approach, he may just get his wish. Kudos started at the FIFA World Cup for the Black Stars and has been in fine form for Ajax this season. He has scored 16 goals and provided 3 assists in 32 appearances so far this season. A smooth dribbler with a strong left foot and an eye for a pass, the Ghanaian could certainly bring a lot to the United squad. He has shown his versatility by taking to the field in a number of positions up front, on the right wing, and even deep in midfield for Ghana and Qatar. He also featured as a number 10. Such versatility will be a huge help for Ten Hag as he looks to challenge on multiple fronts again next season. During this campaign, Man United have, at one time or another, lacked cover in each of those positions. Having such a classy player capable of covering for Anthony in one match and Christian Eriksen the next would surely be a manager's dream. As United well know, however, Ajax do not sell players they want to keep on the cheap, and the Eredivisie champions have set an asking price of £48 million for the star. Time will tell if that price proves to be too steep for the club, given there are a number of positions in the squad that need strengthening. Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong remains a target for Manchester United ahead of summer transfer window. Frenkie de Jong, who plays for Barcelona, remains a target for Manchester United ahead of the upcoming transfer window, according to Spanish outlet Sport. Last summer, the Red Devils had agreed to an €85 million fee with the Blaugrana for the Holland international signature. However, in the end, a deal did not materialize, but his wage deferral proved to be a stumbling block. While publicly, the 25-year-old was adamant about staying with La Liga giants. Privately, he had given former Ajax head coach Erik Ten Hag assurances about being happy to move to the Old Trafford side. De Jong made his way to Barcelona in the summer of 2019 from Ajax. Over the years, the Holland international has developed into a world-class midfielder. However, at the start of Xavi's reign in the Camp Nou side's dugout, the 25-year-old had found game time hard to come by, but now he is a pivotal member of the Blaugrana's starting lineup. At the moment, the La Liga giants have other quality stars in the middle of the park as well. The Spanish outfit can call upon the likes of Sergio Busquets, Pedri, Gavi, and Frank Kessié. Ten Hag was handed the services of Christian Eriksen and Casemiro in the summer of 2022. The Dutch manager has done an admirable job at United, with the Danish and Brazil nationals impressing many. On the bench, the gaffer has the likes of Fred, McTominay, and Donny van de Beek at his disposal. However, they have shown inconsistency during their time in Manchester. Ten Hag was the one who developed De Jong at Ajax. The Holland international was a key player for the Dutch manager in the Eredivisie. However, it will be interesting to see whether we will finally be able to sign the 25-year-old next summer. Manchester United have active interest in Tottenham Hotspur forward Harry Kane. Manchester United have active interest in Harry Kane, who plays for Premier League rivals Tottenham Hotspur, according to Football Insider. The Red Devils have been linked with a move for the England international. In the upcoming transfer window, the Old Trafford side are expected to bolster their attack with a new striker. At the moment, the Manchester-based club are monitoring the 29-year-old situation at Spurs. The forward's current contract with the North London side expires in the summer of 2024. Kane has developed into one of the finest players in recent years. Having made his way through the youth ranks at Tottenham, he broke into their first team in the 14-15 campaign and lit up the Premier League. Subsequently, the 29-year-old kept on finding the back of the net on a consistent basis. Consequently, the England international has now established himself as a prolific goal scorer. In the current campaign, the striker has once again been Spurs' most reliable outlet up top. In 34 appearances in all competitions, he has scored 20 goals and has provided 4 assists. However, Even though Kane has had a fruitful career so far on an individual basis, trophies have eluded him at the North London side. The 29-year-old has also been unable to get his hands on any silverware with the England national team. United recently ended their 6-year trophy drought and lifted the Carabao Cup. The Red Devils also beat Barcelona in the Europa League playoff tie and are in a good position in the English top flight at the moment. Erik Ten Hag has managed to turn things around at the Old Trafford side in a short span of time, but will the recent silverware entice Kane to Manchester? Only time will tell. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.